Hi guys, and once again welcome to another video by Crack It YouTube channel. And today also we are going to come up with an interesting statistics and facts. It's not about teams or head-to-head or analysis. It's about a player, and who that player is known to both of us. It's Wanindu Hasaranga, because now we have just finished the World Cup. Now we are embracing the emptiness about this world tournament, but at the same time we have done some research on finding out how Wanindu Hasaranga became the most important or most valuable player of the T20 World Cup 2021 as per Cricinfo. So if you could just see the screen, you can see he scored more points, and followed by him it's Charita Salanga, and even the legends of T20 like Josh Butler, Babar Azam, David Warner and Bolt are coming after him. So what makes Wanindu Hasaranga so special? Of course, he has contributed with the bat and the ball as well, but here the impact a particular player is making on a tournament is highly valued. What's this impact is all about? Because they are not bothered about your economy or the dead balls or the wicket on whole, but they use some strange artificial intelligence and machine learning and very important complex softwares to find the exact impact you are giving. If you are a bowler, the areas you are bowling, especially the time frame, because if you are bowling in the power plays and if you are bowling in the death overs, as you can see, Wanindu Hasaranga has got 10 wickets, 42 runs with the fabulous economy in a group of death which had like so many white ball monsters, and also he contributed with the bat. So when you are taking about his batting, they are mostly focused about how many wickets Sri Lanka has lost and how many other players who have scored more runs in the tournament are back into the pavilion when he comes, and the asking rate and how much he had to score and the strike rate and everything. So if a batsman scores heavily in the middle overs, of course he gets more points, and if he brings the breakthrough, or the batsman hits some dangerous bowlers who have very low economy or who are wicket taking, if you are counter attacking them, of course he gets more points. When it bowling, they mostly give importance the areas you are bowling, especially in the power plays, in the death overs, very hard to bowl at that time, and the batsmen you are dismissing, if they are top 7, the impact is high, and if they are the set batsmen of that innings, the impact is high. So Wanindu has been the power partnership breaker and providing the crucial wickets at the crucial time for Sri Lanka. So all these factors have contributed so much so for him to rise up. And for example, if you take the Sri Lanka versus England game, the batters he dismissed are the strongest ones who have the best economy and the strike rate in the tournament, and he removed Owen Morgan, the set batsman who was hammering in that match. But importantly, he removed Owen Morgan in the death overs. So those kind of actions or those kind of impacts just gives him more points. And if you just take the South African game, Sri Lanka was almost losing the game, but he dismissed Aiden Markram. Aiden Markram's tournament was like fantastic in this entire T20 World Cup. And as you can see in the Super 12, you have like very strong teams, and these teams have like very in detail and depth of batting. So on that particular note, when you are making the impact, it's been counted, and to make the most valuable players, they are only taking the Super 12 figures. So Wanindu's qualifier games, that impactful Irish match in scores and everything are been left out. They are only taking the Super 12. So even though the Bangladesh match he went wicketless, he was toyed by the Bangladesh batsman. We have to accept the truth, but still he found his way to come back against Australia, South Africa, West Indies and England. So that's what honestly the champion players should do in these kind of critical conditions. Not only that, we need to understand how much this bowler is carrying the team in his shoulders, or the batsman is carrying his team in the shoulders. So that's also very, very important at this fact, because Wanindu Hasaranga is the crucial bowler that Sri Lanka had, because they every time when the team was in crisis, they were looking at Wanindu to do something to bring back the Sri Lanka back into the game. So these kind of factors makes very important. Even a dot ball in power play is more valuable than a dot ball in the middle overs, because teams doesn't score well in middle overs. And for batsmen, a four in the power play may be less important than you score a double or a single in the mid overs, especially after the wicket loss, like what Charita Salanga did that day, because he completely carried the team in his shoulders, and his innings was so impactful in any game that he played, because he came as soon as the wicket went, and he didn't let the run rate slip, and he almost done some superb heroic knocks there. So this made both Charita Salanga and Wanindu Hasaranga to become the most valuable players of the tournament of